Hi, there's something interesting I want to share with you today. Some times ago, maybe in 3 weeks ago, I was on my way home. I was in a car, and a guy was also in a car with me. We're going home together, and I, came across what he was doing on his phone. I saw that he was trying to place a bet. I saw that he was trying to place a bet on his phone, and I asked him, is it possible that I also bet and play sporty and win 5 million naira if I use 500 naira? And he said he laughed and he said no, it's not possible. I said why? He said sometimes you can win, but it's not possible. That's not how it works. You don't win with such margin. And I have been wanting to talk about it, but I don't know enough about betting. I don't have enough ideas about betting. I don't know how it works. I don't understand the model behind it. So recently I tried to learn about it. What's betting? I came across the video, and that was what prompted me. I came across a video of somebody talking about how he has been lost into betting and God saved him. So God dawned on me that is betting something that God can save you from? You see, you don't know how powerful an addiction is until you are the one lost in it. So the person that came out of it counted his cost and how much he has lost, how much it has affected his mental health. And he was thanking God for breaking the yoke of addiction in his life. So so when I saw that video, I wanted to know, how does betting really works? Because trust me, most of the richest companies are the betting companies. When you hear that MTN is making huge money and all of that, all these sporty bets are making billions of dollars, much more. So how does it really work? And I'm going to use an example for you to show that there's no how you will gamble your way to financial safety. There is no how you can gamble your way to financial safety. Even if you gamble yourself to something that looks like financial safety through the proceeds from gambling, you still have the tendency to want to gamble it further. So let's assume you decide to use 5,000 naira to bet. You want to bet 5 times. Whenever you win, your win cannot be doubled. For example, 5,000 can bring you, from the 5,000, when you win once, you have 1,300. You win the second time, you can have 1,300 again, like that. Now, what is the possibility that you use a small team to play and you think that small team will win in an underdog manner? That's like possibility is 1 out of 10. Yes, that a small team in Africa will win PSG. That possibility is 1 over 10, although it can happen. When it's going to happen, you can never know. So you are only going to guess. You can't predict an outcome because you don't know. Even the players on the field don't know what's going to happen. So you can't really predict. You can only gamble it. Yes. So if you win this time, what tells you are going to win the next one? Some people just feel like, okay, one day I'm going to win millions. It's not going to happen. You're not going to be rich through gambling. So this is it. Let's assume you play once, you win from 1,000, 1,300, under 1,000, 1,300. You keep making profit like it's a trade. What happens when you lose? If you play once, from your 1000 you lose the whole 1000 if your prediction does not turn out to be true or turn out to be correct. So what does that tell you? If you win 5 times from your 5000, you can only gain, let's say, 30% at each win. So in 5 times win, you can gain something like 1500, which will be 6500. But if you have 5000 and you want to play 5 times, if you lose 5 times, the first time you use your 1000, you stake your 1000 naira, you lose that 1000 naira if your prediction fails. It remains 4000. The second time you play, if your prediction fails, you lose another 1000 naira. The third time, so in 5 games, you have lost your 5000 naira if you stake 1000 naira in each game. So in the long run, it doesn't really make sense because it's a game of chance, which is, let's assume, 50-50. Even in a 50-50 chance, in the long run, it is still you are still going to end up as zero with your capital. Let's assume that every time you lose a percentage of how much you stake. That still makes sense. But it doesn't work that way. Whenever you lose all. But when you win only a percentage. So in a chance of 5 times, you get to lose all your money. I just hope this makes sense to somebody that is trying to figure out how they can become rich through gambling. Let's assume you come across 5 million naira and you decide to play twice. You decide to gamble it twice. If you play 5 million naira once and you stake it on the match that is happening today, Argentina versus England. If you stake it, for instance, Argentina versus England, and England eventually wins Argentina just like you predicted, you win a percentage added to your 5 million. Let's assume your money becomes 6 million. You now say, oh, I have 6 million now. Why don't I predict the finals? Let me predict the finals. And the final is going to be between either Spain and England or Spain and Argentina. Let me also predict. And you decide to predict. The moment you predict and your prediction goes wrong, you lose all the money you stake in the prediction. So this is my humble submission. Gambling does not make sense. If you have a gambling app on your phone, delete it instantly, because it can make you rich. It can prosper you. It can make you excel. It can make you turn out later to be a successful person. It's only a chance. It's only a probability, and the odds are never in your favor. Thank you very much.